How do everybody? Welcome back to it's not been a massive amount of time since I posted earlier on, but look at the difference in the weather. Wowee, I'm proper squint eastward here looking into it. So bows are on. Those little pieces along here, I don't know whether you all heard me yesterday, but these will be treated with a sort of waterproof treatment really, and also to stop any sort of fungus and anything like that, because sometimes damp can sit down here, you know. So but the rest of it, as I said, with timber, whenever possible, it's better if you don't paint it, to tell you the truth, because it sort of breathes and can get rid of any moisture that's in it. So that's looking good. They're not symmetrical. I've replaced it with what was there, so it's identical to what was there. The only difference is the bows are in one piece rather than broken. So you know, it is what it is as far as that's concerned, and I think it'll be perfectly fine. It was perfectly fine before, apart from that they were broken. Come and have a look inside, everybody. So I've started stripping it out. I've taken the doors off, and I'm just going to go up here inside. A hole in the floor there, I don't know what that's for. It's definitely been purposely made. It's to get to the nuts on the top of the lock there. Okay, so that makes sense. So as you see, I've started pulling it apart. I like this feature here, I really like that. That's going to come up really nice when that's redone. I like that a lot. Things like those plaques on the back there, they're going to come off. The window works, which is fantastic. It just needs tidying up a bit around there, some decent beading around it, and to get rid of these gaps and whatever, and replace that glass so you can actually see out of it. That would be a good thing as well, wouldn't it? It's in the front doors as well, and I'll have a word with Johnny, see what you think about that, John, about either replacing it or leaving the front doors. But the back one, you definitely want to be able to see out of it. That's usually a good thing. Bed pulls out nicely. Okay, so that's working well, and it's going to a good old size and all. So there's a real bonus there. Proper big bed, that's for sure. It's working fine. So this you're going to love. And I was looking at it yesterday, and I was thinking, okay, cupboard doors. And I've been taking all the cupboard doors off, and I undone the hinges on these, and then I'm pulling away on these handles. I'm thinking, what's going on here? So I noticed some big screws there, so I think, right, I'll take them screws out. I'm pulling away on these handles, and look at it. And eventually I sort of realised, and I looked around the corner, it's the side of the wagon. They're just false fronts. That's all, and whatever. And I thought, well, dear me, someone spent the time to do that, and it's not a working cupboard. So what I'm going to do is, as well, because the seat is not very wide in here, I'm going to fetch the seat out to the edge of here and put some new cupboard fronts on it, so it sort of swings and roundabouts. If I had to take them off and strip all the paint off them, sand them down, yada yada yada, the whole 9 yards, then it's going to take time. It's going to take time for me to build new cupboards, but it's not going to be much different, I don't think. So this is going to be slightly smaller. It's a little bit high, so the cupboard doors were catching on the bed. So then it just needs to come down a little bit and come out to here. Same this side, and then away to go. There's lots of, and then this is going to come out because it's a false fireplace, and it's going to have a new fireplace in there as well, and a proper wood burner in here as well. But generally, on the whole, I've got to say, it's really starting to grow on me, and I think it has the potential to be a good old space inside, that's for sure. Right, and the steps are brilliant, really good steps. I like them a lot. I know John said, can you put a rail on them as well? So we're going to put a handrail on them. Now then, now for the big moment, the one you've all been waiting for. And everybody's been guessing the length of this wagon, and some people really super close. So I thought I'd do it with this tape so you can see it really clearly. and we'll do it in feet and inches, and we'll do it in metric as well, so you can see it. So let me just jam this in here. Get that hooked onto there. That's good. Okay, so metric 3 meters, and imperial, good old imperial, because I never had the injection to go metric, 9'10". 9'10". How close were you, everybody? I know some people were really, really close. So there we go. Little things, eh? Little things that keep you going in life. So I've got a couple of shout outs this morning as well. One is to Jimmy Cumberland, who's posted a load of stuff this morning, that photographs he'd taken of me in Appleby, and I met Jimmy in Appleby for the first time this year. What a gentleman, really nice guy. Thank you very much for that, Jimmy, and also all your support that I get off you all the time. John Gash, who is really super supportive of me, and believes I should be on the BBC. I'm not sure about that, John, but we'll see how that goes. You never know. He keeps on saying, "You like Jack Hargreaves." I think I'm better looking than what Jack Hargreaves was. And he had a posher accent than me as well. And the other thing I want to say is, as regards that YouTube thing that I'm doing at the moment, if I haven't responded to any of your comments that you've put on there, it's because I don't know how to work it, okay? I'm trying my very best. I'm a person who didn't have a mobile phone until a good few years back. But at one point I said I would have whittled you one or something like that. You know, people used to say, "I'll email you." I said, "Oh, just come round and have a cup of tea, that'd be better." All that sort of thing. So I'm trying my best with YouTube, and someone said, "You got to ask people, Chris, to like and subscribe to your channel, one of you, to sort of get it out there." So there you go. So there you go, cracking on. I'm going to carry on stripping all this out today, start getting the paint off it, and then next week it'll be, if the paint's off, it'll be all the joinery work. So I'll post again tomorrow. Thanks very much, everybody. Have a great day. It's a really sunny one, so be productive. You've got no excuse.